All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a new video. So today we gotta discuss something that happened earlier this week that's never happened before in the gaming space. I don't think it's ever happened in media, pop culture, really. So Xbox last year raised their Game Pass price to $30 a month. They more than doubled it. Game Pass Ultimate was 15 something, after tax, maybe like 16, 17. They raised it by half to $30 a month. Well, earlier this week, they decided to lower it to $22.99, which is unheard of in the gaming space, unheard of in subscriptions. All these subscription companies, Netflix, HBO, Disney Plus, all they do is raise their prices. They never lower them. Raise. Game Pass Ultimate, they raised it because they added, Fortnite Crew, Day One exclusives, Ubisoft Plus Classics, EA. I don't know how many people actually care about all that. Let me know in the comments if you guys actually care about having Fortnite Crew, EA Plus, and Ubisoft Plus Classics in your Xbox Game Pass. Like, is that even worth it to you guys? I'm interested to know. Also, Xbox bought, or I guess Microsoft bought Activision, which, as you guys know, makes Call of Duty, which is usually the best-selling game every year. Wasn't last year, but usually is the best-selling game. Call of Duty, Activision, that's a whole nother can of worms, a whole nother video we can do another day. So, Asha Sharma, became the new CEO as of February of this year, and she promised to change some things. People were very skeptical because she's not a gamer. She doesn't come from a gaming background. I'm pretty sure she worked at Instacart before Microsoft, so like people are like, what the hell's going on? She comes in, promises to clean shit up. Within months, she's gone away with the whole everything's an Xbox. Let me tell you something. As an Xbox fan, since the very first Xbox, I've always preferred Xbox. I've always played PlayStation 2, but I've always at heart been an Xbox guy. So, Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond coming out and saying everything's an Xbox kind of takes away from the whole having an Xbox. If my iPad and my TV or my PC is an Xbox, what's the point of going out and buying an Xbox? So that never clicked with me. I never thought it was okay, and I thought it was you're just throwing away your fan base, because at that point you really don't have a fan base, you just have a community, I guess. I don't know. Didn't sit well with me. I'm not the only one. So that being said, that is now gone. That's in the trash. She's gotten rid of that. She put out a memo, and literally just one of the first things she said is, "We are Xbox." And they came out with the new logo, which brings back the green Xbox logo, which is amazing. So she, in my book, obviously it's been less than a year. She hasn't been in there much, but she's doing great things for Xbox, and I'm excited for the future of Xbox. Will I subscribe to Game Pass? I don't know. I haven't done it yet. $22.99 is still quite a bit of money. They have come out and said they are thinking about doing a thing to where you can create or make your own Game Pass. So if you don't want Xbox, or if you don't want Fortnite Crew, take it out, add something else in, or just take that out. So if they do that, they might get me back. But I am a big component of showing, that I really like what somebody or a company's doing. So I might sub back just to show support, because this is amazing. double-edged sword to this, and this doesn't apply to me, but it might apply to some of you guys who have Game Pass or who are paying for Game Pass. Part of them lowering the price is Call of Duty is no longer part of day one. So you're going to have to wait a full year for the Call of Duty to join Game Pass. I'm pretty sure that makes Game Pass like $85 a year. You can check my math on that, but it's around that price. Call of Duty, the highest, maybe the highest edition, I think it's like $100. So for you guys playing Call of Duty or big COD players, you're gonna have to buy COD now. You can't just have Game Pass. And so I don't know if that's gonna cause some people. I would assume that it's not gonna cause. I don't think there's a lot of people having Game Pass just for Call of Duty, because as of now, it's just Call of Duty that's not there. You still got Forza, Fable, all that other stuff coming out day one on Game Pass. So the only bad thing I could see them doing, going down this path, is doing what Sony does and taking out their day one exclusives from Game Pass. Starting with, I hope this doesn't happen, but I can see them doing it. Starting with Elder Scrolls 6. I can see them having that as a delayed Game Pass entry. I can also see them making that an Xbox exclusive. So, it can go both ways. We're just going to have to see. Who knows? I mean, that game is probably not going to come out for another 3 years anyways. So, well, we'll see when we get there. So, that being said, that's all I wanted to talk about today. I'm just, very excited for the future of Xbox, and I think I think Asha Sharma is taking it in a great place. She's realizing that gamers aren't happy with Xbox, and Xbox isn't Xbox anymore, and I think she's starting to make Xbox again. So let me know what you guys think about what's been going on. Are you guys an Xbox or Sony fan? Are you resubbing to Game Pass? Let me know in the comments. As always, you guys have a great weekend.